Now at 10, the Louisiana Tech community honoring the 4 women who were stabbed on campus earlier this week. One of those was artist Annie Richardson, who passed away from her injuries.
She was just always a good friend, good person to be around.
Tonight, how the Ruston community is sharing her legacy and the support going to all the victims and their families.
Showing that our campus is strong and that we as students, we as members of the Ruston community are supporting the victims.
Plus, we also get a look at the suspect and details of how that stabbing played out. All right, well, as Louisiana Tech struggles with the stabbings on campus, the students and staff are showing their support. Good evening to you. I'm Jennifer Andrews. Riley Kramer joins us now with the details. Riley?
Jennifer, the Union Board, Student Government Association, Black Student Union, and many other campus organizations are focusing on how they can help in the wake of a tragedy. 4 women were stabbed at the Lambright Sports and Wellness Center at Louisiana Tech on Monday, one of whom police say died from her injuries the following day.
It's a really difficult time currently.
Connor Smith is the president of the Student Government Association at Tech. He says right now it's just about unifying the community and showing support for one another.
We hope nothing like this ever happens again, but in the meantime, we're going to pray for the families that have been impacted.
Which is a common sentiment shared among the Tech community. On Wednesday morning, the SGA put up a table where students and staff were able to write letters and pray for the victims and their families.
It's going to go a long way towards strengthening our community and showing a force of unity, showing that our campus is strong and that we as students, we as members of the Ruston community are supporting the victims of this terrible incident.
Ethan Jeffis, a member of the SGA, says the overwhelming display of support has reassured the Tech community that they are stronger together.
This tragedy may have happened here, but that's not who we are. We are a community and we're strong and we're going to come together and work forward and overcome this tragedy by joining together.
The cards will be sent to the victims and their families next week. SGA members also say they'll continue looking for ways to support the students and staff throughout this dark time. Jennifer?
All right, thank you, Riley. Well, as we reported last night, the stabbing victim who died last night was Annie Richardson, who is a well-known artist. According to her website, her portfolio has been featured all across the South, including New Orleans, Houston, and in the Bayou Life and Monroe magazine.
You know, we're friends in college, roommates, and we just had a lot in common, and she was just always a good friend, good person to be around, you know, just a lot of fun.
That was her pride and joy, basically, was her husband and her 2 children and then her grandchildren. Her artwork was just another medium to make her happy.
Annie was a mixed media artist who focused on collage. And so when you focus on collage, you're constantly collecting things throughout your life and you're bringing that into your art. And so by looking at any piece of Annie's art, you can see the story of her life.
Richardson's friends say that she was the best wife, mother, and grandmother. Now, the other victims are Dominique McCain, a Tech graduate, also Debbie Holloman, a retired high school teacher who ran to help McCain, and retired judge Cynthia Woodard. All right, well, tonight we are getting our first look at the suspect. Today, a judge ordered Tech student Jacoby Johnson of Tallulah to be held without bond, along with a sanity hearing. He's charged with 1 count of second-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted second-degree murder. Meantime, LifeShare and Louisiana Tech are hosting a blood drive for the victims. It's going to be tomorrow from 9 to 3 in the Student Union at the Tonk. Officials say all blood types are needed, especially O negative. And be sure to download our free KNOE app. You will find complete coverage of this story, including reaction from students and officials at Louisiana Tech.